Okay, so really quickly, I want to respond to something that was said, and I want to make this abundantly clear. There was a user named Friendly Ghost 4829, and the comment was, "Let me better help. Wait, help me better understand this." So, in response to some of what you mentioned in regards to the fear topics, I'm gonna try to figure out would this ideal of quote unquote not playing into fear be implemented for many of our peoples that live in New York City? Like the preordained actions of the military presence is bugged out as it seems a direct solution to a reaction of a purposely caused problem. Okay. And he or she is referring to the Hegelian dialect, okay, and play, or diadactic. I think that's how you really say it. I'm not sure. From all of the heinous acts of violence from the illegal immigrants issues, like, isn't fair to say those are signs for concern. So, again, hey, everybody coming through, please, everything you need to know is in the description box, booking the readings, all that good stuff. Now, let me say this. I'm going to read my response and then I'm going to add something, okay? Because I need for y'all to hear my tone. People can assume your tone. I'm not saying this person in particular, but I just want y'all to hear my tone because tone matters. There's nothing wrong with being concerned. Okay, concern is not fear. In the case of what's happening in New York City is going to have to push back because we as a whole of humanity, we have been choosing fear forever. We've been choosing fear for far too long. This is why the powers that used to be and is no longer, it was able to keep bullying us because they were able to create a problem, already have the so-called solution, and then implement new laws on us that will bind us, okay? That will have us bound and messed up. So this is the reason why they've been able to do these things because we keep choosing fear. And this is why it seems like these one percenters or these people who have been hiding behind the scenes making these crazy decisions for us, it seems like they've been getting away with it. Karma and stuff like that. It's not so much that they've been getting away with it. We have not been holding them accountable because we keep choosing fear. Hey, everybody coming in. We keep choosing fear. And this is the reason why I'm stressing anger because anger gets shit done. Okay. And to my personal opinion, what is happening in New York City is like a warm test run for a purge like activity to ensue. Okay. I said my humble opinion. I'm not saying that this is fact, but I'm going to say this. We must be willing as a people, as a whole, as humanity, we must be willing to show these folks that we're not willing to be played with anymore. And that we can no longer be docile. We choose to no longer be docile. If we want changes to be made, at the end of the day, this is what it's going to boil down to. You have to choose. Okay? I'm going to just be honest with you. You have to choose. Fear will stifle you. Fear will lock you down. Fear will make you not want to move backwards, and fear will not want to make you move forward. You will be stuck playing with fear. That's why they feed off of fear. Fear makes you stuck. It doesn't give you the capacity to think straight. It discombobulates your thoughts. Therefore, your actions, oh, look at this beauty. Oh, hey, baby. Oh, it's a beautiful hummingbird. Oh, my God, y'all. It helps, it cripples. Yes, it does. Fear cripples. A Mitch is correct. Anger gets shit done. Listen. I'm going to give y'all a free nugget that I've already been talking to my Mystic members about. I'm not going to be giving y'all stuff that Mystic members are getting because they're paying to get that for. But this is something that all of us should know because it's already out there. I just want to reiterate on this channel for people who are walking on this journey with me. Because at the end of the day, I'm a teacher, but I'm also a student as well. I don't want y'all to think that I look at myself so far above anybody that I'm not teachable. So if you look up the Love Vortex, look up Love Vortex graph. It should be an upside down rainbow prism graph looking thing. And it's going to show you at what emotion, what hertz vibrates, what frequency each emotion holds. For example, shame and guilt is very low. Fear is above shame and guilt, but it's extremely low. Whenever you want to raise your vibration, you want to be honest with yourself. Where am I at? Am I at depression? Am I at shame? Am I at guilt? Am I at fear? Don't try to jump all the way up to the highest end of the spectrum. Oh, I want to go to enlightenment. No. You will disappoint yourself doing it. Try to do the next one above where you are. For example, if you are stuck in shame and guilt just so happen to be the next one up, then you're gonna have to do some transmutation. You're gonna have to do some transmutation to be honest where you are. So the enlightenment community, they call it shadow work. Whatever you want to call it, I don't care. I'm just showing you the proper steps on how to move up when it comes to your frequency. So again, if you are at shame and guilt is the next one up, then do guilt, and then move up from there. If fear is where you are, what is the next one? I think it's apathy or something like that. Okay. But you continue to keep trying to move up until you get to where you will feel liberated. Everybody has different stages where you're going to feel liberated, because even in going to the unknown, liberation feels good even if you're in the unknown, because you're somewhere where you're not familiar, but you feel free from shackles. You're not bound. So the end goal is to, as long as you don't feel bound, move onward. That is what I'm trying to listen. I love y'all. Whoever this applies to, I'm saying this in love. If it don't apply to you, I don't need you to respond back to what I'm getting ready to say next. One of the reasons why we as a people have not been able to move onwards because we hold on to too much baggage. We always want to make stuff about someone outside of us. We need to stop it. Take accountability for what you do so that you can move onward. Stop wanting to blame everybody around you. No one is responsible for your life. Celebrities are not responsible for your life. You are responsible for your life. Your parents may not have been the best parents. Your spouse may not have been the best spouse. Your kids may have put you through, I don't know what, but guess what? Just like they played a villain somewhere in your story, you played a villain in somebody else's story. We all have. It is time to release, heal, and get over it. We are too far behind. And it's so easy. Watch this. It's easier said than done, Rafiki. Yes. But guess what? It is so easy for us to catch up and be far ahead right now. All we got to do is do one freaking thing, and that's heal. If we can do that, listen, the collective will change when we individually take care of what needs to be taken care of within ourselves first. Your first house is your temple, which is your body, your mental state that houses your soul, where you make decisions. The sun in the sky is just as important as the soul, the sun that is in your body. That's what your personality is. Your mind, your will, your emotions is encapsulated in your soul. We got to stop blaming other people for our decision making. Listen, it's tight, but it's right. New York, you are up right now. All eyes are on you. Can you come together and push back? Because they're going to test these cities, man. Listen, this is metropolitan cities that are going to be tested. Chicago, they already know what time it is. They already know what time it is. It's time for us to, oh my God. We got to, listen, I'm telling you, this is on us. If Earth fails, it's because we chose for it to fall. The people, listen, the age of Aquarius it's about individuality, because it's saying you get you together first. How can you change the world if you ain't changing you? It's about the collective because it's about individuality. You must be the change you want to see. None of us are perfect. I'm not perfect. But doggone it, every day I wake up, I am I'm thriving to be the best me that I was after yesterday. And it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to go slow. I'm learning these things. And this is why I course correct in front of y'all, because I want y'all to see what it looks like to be imperfectly okay with making corrections. We didn't have too much false energy of what it looks like to be perfect. It got us nowhere. Look where we're at. We've been behind. If listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. If the church worked, we would have been further ahead. It didn't work for us. It's time to try something new. I didn't say God, I said the church. Two different energies. Remove man. Where are you in your relationship with God? With you. Not a church, not a building. You showing up every 7 days is doing what? And your community is still falling apart. Come on, man. We got to be honest with ourselves. It is time to start implementing what we're talking. It's just that it's easy. It's easier. It's easy. It's easier done too, as well as said. We make these things hard. We're making it hard because we keep saying stuff and we're not doing what we're saying. Our actions are not in alignment with our words. It's time for us to start walking what we talking, honey. And it's just what it is. Look, again, I'm the one of the most imperfect people you're gonna come across. But I promise you my walk is my talk. And if I'm wrong, do I not apologize quickly? I've shown how many times have I been open book for y'all? I have to. It's not about it's not about perfection. It's about, are you willing to correct yourself even when people willing to laugh at you? Man, forget these people. Come on, your life, your kid's life, and the person next to you depends on our decisions. We got to stop acting like this is just about us. You have to individually course correct so that we can come together as a whole. These people is looking for us to fail. It's our time, bro. Don't let this thing pass from us. It's time for us to inherit this earth. They want us to inherit trash. It is not written that way. Destiny is not written. I'm telling you, it's not written that way. Man, let's shine on. Let's do the best we can with what we got. Let's keep going. All right. I love y'all.